welcome back to my, well, we're not actually in the garden, we're just outside the driveway. And I'm hiding here in the shade because it is incredibly hot outside. I don't know what it is. It's too damn hot to be in the sun. And as you saw in the beginning of this video, I was in the sun for quite a bit of time, probably too much time. But what I was building was this, a potting bench. It's made out of a pallet and pallet wood and a couple of pieces of 2x4 that I had laying around, and that's really it. To build the whole thing, I put it together with some exterior screws. Always good to use those exterior screws. And I was going to paint it and show you where I was going to put it, but unfortunately, I'm out of paint. I have a little bit of paint, but it's probably not enough to cover this potting bench. Let me show you what I use. This right here is, what is this? Ace flat barn, it's barn and fence paint. It's the cheapest latex paint I could find. This is not sponsored. Actually, I was looking online, and the Lowe's near me, where I'm located here in Eastern North Carolina, has a cheaper barn and fence paint. I think it's like $5 cheaper than this. So maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend, I will go and grab myself a couple of gallons of that, because I also have to paint a gate that's going to go over into the rose garden that I built a while ago. Other priorities. So here we are. Unfortunately, like I said, there's just not enough paint in here for me to paint this. I'm going to paint the whole thing in this white here. It's nothing fancy. I still have to do a little bit of sanding on it too. I'll probably do that in the evenings when it's much cooler, and then I'll put it where I'm going to put it. So if you guys are still watching this video and you have any guesses as to where I'm going to put this potting bench, please leave those comments below. Let me know where you think I'm going to put this potting bench. The potting bench here, it came to me because I sort of had need for it and where I want to put it. And I'm not going to give that away. Again, if you have a guess as to where you think I'm going to put it, please leave that in the comments below. It all started with this pallet right here, which is on top. This was one pallet. I got really lucky. One day, I don't even know what I ordered, but it came on this small pallet, and this just happens to be sort of the perfect size for a small potting bench. Below, I added in a shelf. For the shelf below, my initial thought was I was going to put 3 boards down there if I had them. Unfortunately, one of the boards that I had was just a little too short. So I just put the 2 boards, and you know what? That's actually going to work out well, because if I did 3 boards deep, basically the depth of this bench, that just means stuff's going to get pushed to the back and it's going to get forgotten, and I'm going to go, yeah, I get that. No, a small shallow shelf right up front, just perfect for me to put maybe a pail of compost or a small bag of something else, or even just to have a couple of pots ready to go for when I need to pot something up. So really, this is just a work surface for the particular area that I have this intended for. It's really nothing pretty. I think one of this leg over here is slightly askew, which this is fine. This is quick, cheap, and dirty. That's really what the whole point of this was. After I do a little more sanding on this and I paint it all up with this, it'll look fairly nice, and it's going to look a lot nicer than what's in that spot currently. So again, if you guys have any guesses to where I'm going to put this, leave those comments below. Have you guys built any sort of fly by your seat of your pants projects? Have you guys built anything out of pallet wood? If so, please leave a comment below. And if it falls apart in a year or two, which I don't think it will, we're sturdy here. So, but if it does fall apart in a couple of years, it really cost me nothing because I already had the pallet wood. It cost me some screws and maybe a little bit of paint. I had the idea floating around my head for a while. It wasn't a priority to me, but the project I was thinking about doing today, I can't do because my string trimmer, weed whacker, is broken. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe 10 years now. So I got a new one coming in the mail. Should be here maybe next Tuesday, and then maybe I'll tackle that other project that I was thinking about tackling for today's video. But I didn't do it for today's video. Instead, we did this. Again, if you guys have done any sort of woodworking projects or crafty projects or built yourself something out of pallet wood, please leave those comments below. That would be much appreciated. Thank you to any and all the new subscribers that have joined the channel. I think there's a couple of you. I'm appreciative of all you subscribers, old and new, because at least now I'm just not standing here talking to myself, which would be really, really weird. Much appreciated. With all that being said, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.